LCIF is our foundation.
Yours.
Mine.
La sienne, la leur.
Ela pertence a todos e a qualquer de nós é nossa responsabilidade apoiá-la.
La véritable force de la LCIF réside dans les lions eux-mêmes.
私は LCIF のメンバーであることを光栄に思います。
Our foundation is a light to so many people. In my own backyard,
지구 반대편에 사는 많은 사람들에게
The needs of the world are great.
And no individual lion, club or district can take them on alone.
And with your support,
together we will continue to improve lives around the world far into the future.
우리는 진정한 변화를 만들 수가 있습니다.
LCIF gives me the opportunity to support my neighbor.
甚至于社区
Mon pays et notre monde.
I support LCIF because I believe in the mission to rid the world of preventable blindness.
국제재단은 기아, 소아암 및 환경 문제를 위하여
Our foundation is fighting diabetes, a growing epidemic.
LCF supports disaster relief
long after other agencies have left the scene.
あなたの寄付が知的障害のある方々への力になります。
Our foundation converts our enthusiasm into a global movement of kindness.
Trabajamos para hacer este mundo un lugar mejor para nuestros hijos.
Lions Quest proporciona às crianças as habilidades de que precisam para ter sucesso na vida.
Together we are empowering our children to grow and take the lead on future humanitarian efforts.
Donating to LCIF is not just a gift.
It's a gift to humanity, an investment in our future.
We have an obligation to leave this world in a better place than we found it.
Please support LCIF.
Tout seul, je peux faire un peu. Avec mon club, je peux faire un peu plus.
財団と力を合わせれば、私の奉仕は無限大です。
Together with our foundation,
we can do so much more.
LCIF es nuestra fundación.
Our foundation.
Our foundation.
Our foundation.
私たちの財団です。
LCIF is our foundation.
Hello everyone, my name is Ishan Malik and I'm the Leo in the NJ Visionary Cyber Club. Welcome to our second installment of our Focus on the Foundation series covering LCIF's Humanitarian Efforts cause area. This is our 36th episode in the entire series and we deeply appreciate all the active Lions and Leos tuning in to learn about the vast experiences and opportunities in LCIF. Today's topic will be LCIF's humanitarian efforts, and our host will be past International Director and LCIF Trustee Lion Aruna Abe Oswald. The LCIF's humanitarian efforts have been notable and celebrated for over 100 years now. By collaborating, our organization has identified and acted upon the world's most crucial needs. The organization also provides grants to clubs who wish to pursue these humanitarian efforts for large-scale populations. These grants can be between $10,000 and $100,000, and so far since July 2020, LCIF has awarded 454 humanitarian-related grants totaling $10 million. And now for a brief bio about our guest speaker. Our guest today is past International Director and LCIF Trustee Lion Aruna Abe Oswald from Gujarat, India. She serves on the Programs Committee on the LCIF Board of Trustees. She's been an active Lion since 1989, has been an active in a number of LCIF's initiatives through the years. She's received numerous awards for her dedication to the service of mankind, including the Ambassador of Goodwill, our association's highest honor. She's also a humanitarian partner and a Progressive Melvin Jones Fellow. She's been honored with the Lifetime Achievement Award by Mother Teresa International Committee and has received the Jane Ratna Award given by the Prime Minister of India. In addition to her Lions activities, past director Oswal is active in numerous professional and community organizations, including serving as the chairperson of the Aruna Oswal Trust, a proud partner in service of LCIF. Past director Oswald's mentor, friend, philosopher, guide, and inspiration was the late Shri Abi Kumar Oswal ji. Aruna Oswal has pledged to fulfill his dream to serve humanity at every step in her journey of Lionism and social service. Over the years, her generosity in giving to LCIF has empowered Lions across the globe to serve the needy and prove that where there's a need, there's a Lion. I will now be passing it on to past International Director and LCIF Trustee Lion Aruna Abi Oswal for a presentation. Thank you, everyone.
Thank you, Ishan, for a beautiful introduction. Leos and Lions of the World. When I talk about LCIF, so that is our foundation. As we all know that it started 102 years back, and it became a big foundation. MJF program is created as a way for donors of $1,000, and in 1990 $1 million for campaign site first campaign. And from 2005 to 2008, collected US $205 million. And I was a part of that program. And it was so privileged that at that time, our family also came forward, and we pledged for $3 million to have 4 eye hospitals, very big eye hospitals in the 4 continents of India. If I talk about my foundation, we have so many key areas of service. Everybody's talking about that humanitarian projects, disaster relief projects, but I'll tell you, we have so many key areas of service: serving site, serving youth, providing disaster relief, and meeting humanitarian needs. LCIF has impacted so many people, so many lives in these times, preventing serious vision loss for more than 30 million, provided over 153.3 million treatments for river blindness. Lions Plus program already is so much in all over the world. It is progressing day by day for the young and the youth. And already they have done 6 lakh educators in 90 countries. Already LCIF has built partnership with and expanded 615 eye hospitals, clinics and wards all around the world. If I talk about the impact of LCIF, $1 billion impact. I feel sometimes so proud to be associated with LCIF, because we have, in these years of my linistic career of 33 years of my service, I can really say that we got a very good platform to serve the community at large. And being the dream of my late husband, Shri Abhi Oswal ji, to go globally, to serve globally, so we could be able to find a way how to take it forward, the dreams of each one of us together. $1 billion impact, which I was talking about, since 1968, awarded more than 13,000 grants for about 1 billion. Impact in India, yes, it has approached 1,751 projects in way of grants valuing about $94 million. I mean, its impact is too much, even in India, in Nizami area, all over the world. And what is the mission of LCIF? Mission is we give sight, we support youth, we provide disaster relief, and we address humanitarian needs. LCIF, the grant initiatives to Lions districts, we give a lot of grants. As Ishan was talking about that $100,000 matching grants, and you can even ask $10,000 grants. So many opportunities are there in our LCIF foundation, so that the clubs can get benefited to make projects in their own areas. So if I talk about global health initiatives, yes, Site First grants, 90 days prior to Site First committee, which we have a meeting in Chicago when their board meetings happens. So applications has to go there 90 days before. So there are so many new and emerging initiatives of our LCIF programs. I would like to talk about Leos also, because I'm addressing the Leos of the world now. And I have a great passion for Leos, great love and affection for them, because they are the future. They are our future. Today they are Leos, tomorrow they are going to become Lions. And whatever they are going to achieve today, that will impact our Lions Foundation later on. So Leos grants, as you all know, US $2,500 you can, in districts you can apply for, and for the multiple, it is and $5,000. So even I must tell you that at this time we had a strategic planning committee meeting just last week from now, and that focus was only on the Leo, how we can make Leos more benefited all around the world. So what they were deciding, to increase the number of reported Leos and improve the Leo experience, encourage more Leos to become lions. And as we all know, we have a Leo liaison also in our board now, since 3 years from now. So I think great opportunity for Leos also to come to our board and learn so much and expand their horizons, in their districts, in their areas, in their cities also. If I talk about the partnership projects, yes. If I talk about my Aruna Oswal Trust, we have partnered with LCI with so many projects. You talk about not only in India, I was talking about 4 eye hospitals in India, that is okay. But we have partnered with LCIF, with the local lions, even in the other parts of the world. Like if we talk about Chicago, we had a blind shelter there. If I talk about Japan, we have van going there for physical disabled people. And we have a lot of projects in Kenya, Nairobi, where we have done for children, we have done the cancer programs, we have done ENT. So there are so many programs which LCF can help you out. Because if I talk about humanitarian needs of these projects, yes, because all the projects, whatever you take the project or you partner or you go to LCF and have a grant, all the projects, each project is helping somewhere or the other humanitarian needs of the people, for the poor and the needy. So I'm so proud that we have been associated with LCIF since so many years. And then when in 2017, I must talk about Special Olympics International, because we got the opportunity on behalf of our Aruna Oswal Trust with LCIF and plus Special Olympics International. That program was for 3 years, and it was inaugurated in Delhi in 2017 by the hand of our past president Bob Carlu, and of course Naresh Agarwal ji was then the president of International. So it was beautiful program. Why I'm talking about it, because it is Leo's program. Leos has to be attached to this program because they are playing unified sports with those children. And they are giving them a lot of strength and courage and confidence. So this program went out very well. And now I must tell you the new program we are maybe going to tie up with our Aruna Oswal Trust and of course with LCIF and Special Olympics International. We are going to tie up with Caribbean countries. So it is happening so well. If I talk about some other projects, like we have already done one cancer, Global Hopes. We have done one project with Global Hopes. Global Hopes, it is a new initiative of LCIF. And when they talked to me that they wanted to have some, very beautiful park for the children who are suffering from cancer, when they come for treatment and when they're waiting for the treatment, at least they can play and enjoy there. So we are creating a very beautiful park there in Malawi. It is happening in 3 places of Uganda, Malawi, and we are just trying to, we have taken just one project now, just with LCIF, that is Malawi, where we are having a very nice children park for the cancer children. So there are so many projects. If I talk about, we have a Carter Center partnership. I must tell you that I have a very great memory when Wayne Madden was LCF chairperson. After his presidentship, he was a LCF chairperson. He called me to Davos, that is in Switzerland, when there is Eco Forum happens. And I was the only person who went from India, and I could be able to visualize the partnership with Melinda Gates Foundation for Measles Initiative. At that time, I was there, and I could meet Bill Gates also. It was a great opportunity for me to be there and partner with LCIF for Measles Initiative. So many examples I can give you, because this journey was only of service. And we always believe living is giving and giving is living. And I think we all need to prove that. And I'm so happy today that Leo's, Ojas, and of course Ishan, who is here with me, they have encouraged me and they have given me the opportunity to address you all about the projects which LCIF is doing. LCIF is there, then everything is there. I must talk about some disaster relief projects also. In the recent projects, like in Lebanon, the earthquake came and LCF just came forward and donated their $200,000 immediately that helped our chairperson Gudrun immediately send those amount for them. If I talk about Kerala disaster, when Naresh Agarwalji was LCF chairperson, they announced 500 homes to be built there, and they're already in progress. 200 homes already have been handed over to the poor people, to the needy. And if I talk about any calamity happens in India, whether it was in Odisha, whether it was in southern part of India or eastern part of India or any part of India, every time LCF comes forward to help us out. And we all know when any calamity happens, the governors are authorized to ask for $10,000 for that emergency grant. So, and I must tell you, all the Leos of the world and the Lions who are attending this program, that even in COVID times, such a challenging time we are facing now, this time also our LCIF came forward and they have given all around the globe about $6 million for this pandemic. And in India itself, they have given 66 grants of $10,000 each. So if I talk about LCIF, I am feeling so much of proud that we are a part of it. And it is not my foundation. It is your foundation. It is our foundation. And we always believe that together, we all can make a difference. And I think we can. Can we? Yes, we can. So I would urge each one of you to come forward and let us contribute to our LCIF and let us enjoy the services given by LCIF, maybe in the way of grants, maybe in the way of emergency funds, maybe in the way of some humanitarian projects. So we can all enjoy and make this world a better place to live in. So this is my message to each one of you. And I always believe, I'm going to conclude with these beautiful lines of, very beautiful lines, which I always say in my concluding lines. Pages of yesterday cannot be revised. Pages of yesterday cannot be revised, but pages of today and tomorrow are blank. So hold a pen and make it an inspiring story. Remember, today's beautiful story becomes history tomorrow. And we Lions and Leos need to create history. Let us create history. Let us enjoy our foundation and let us be passionate about it and let us show our compassion about it and let us make our foundation so strong that we could be able to ask them some support when we need it. So thank you all and stay safe and take care of yourself. Thank you very much for the opportunity. Namaskar.
Thank you, PID Aruna, for those very insightful words. I think we just have a couple of questions now. Our first question is, how are you inspired to get involved within LCIF and Lions in general?
You know, everyone in this life, when we are coming in this world, we want to do something good for the society. And when the time came, when I was a little grown up and I wanted to do something for the society, especially after my marriage, when I got married with Abhayji, he wanted to do something for the society, not only in India, but globally. Then we were looking for a better platform to, help us out to reach to the people of the world. And then I found LCIF. Then slowly, when I joined Lionism in 1989, it grew on me. And we could be able to understand what is our LCIF, what is our foundation. And the passion increased and the compassion also increased. And the interest was so much coming that we tried to partner with them. And even LCIF also showed so much of interest with us. And then we started to grow and doing service for the society. So LCIF basically is a platform which we got to serve the community at large, to expand our wings, to spread the message of service all over the world. Yes.
I think our second question is, how has carrying out humanitarian service projects with Lions changed your overall outlook and how has it inspired you?
When I will talk about this one project, Special Olympics International project, because it looks like to me a humanitarian project because it was project for the disabled children. And they play unified sports with the Leos, young Leos, and they feel so happy. When I visited them, I went to Austria in the Winter Games. I went to Abu Dhabi for their programs. I went to Chicago also, their Golden Jubilee celebration. And I could see the smile on their faces. And humanitarian needs, they all want to enjoy life. And I could feel that spark in their eyes when we went for the parade and we were heading the parade with them. They were so excited, and I think that was a humanitarian project from LCIF and from us also, to watch and see them growing, to see them, becoming self-sufficient, to see them enjoying the, the word games with them, with their teams and everybody. So I think humanitarian projects are very good, because I think if I talk about humanitarian needs, whatever you need in life, whether it is a hunger, whether you talk about some cancer programs, whether you talk about some medical help, or maybe eye care, vision, hunger, vision, childhood cancer, these are all comes in under humanitarian projects of LCIF, because they all somewhere or the other, they're related to the services from LCIF. Yeah.
Next we have, how would you recommend members or clubs to think and carry out humanitarian projects?
I think every member would, they all want that, they want to serve the community at large, because when we join Lionism, we take this oath that we will serve the community. So LCF has so many opportunities given to the clubs. Even one small club can have a project. It is not that only big clubs can come for the projects. Even a small club can get a grant for any humanitarian project. And I think all these global causes, which I'm talking about today, global causes of LCIF, whether it is with the disaster, whether it is with the humanitarian needs, whether it is with the hunger, maybe vision care, maybe, all these medical health program, dialysis centers, diabetes, you talk about any project, water conservations, any project you talk about, I think they all are humanitarian needs. We need to have food also. We want to even, we need to have water also. We need to have, vision also. We need to have diabetes care also. We need to have children helping with the cancer treatments. So we need everything in this world to, scatter through our services to make this world a happier place where we are living in. So I think global causes, my main answer will be global causes of LCIF are the main humanitarian projects which every club, every Lion and Leo club can vouch for, can enter and ask a grant from LCIF to come to their district or come to their club, and they can have a permanent project of their own with LCIF. Yes.
Next we have, if one person or a group of people like a club were motivated to pick up a humanitarian project, what would the actual steps be to get a matching grant for large-scale humanitarian projects?
Yes, you need to, matching grant is about $100,000, and we need to have it at some matching funds also. 33% matching funds has to be there, collected from the local Lions. That is very important. Then you can apply, when you show your contribution that you already have collected this much of fund, then you can send your application, pass in, first you have to pass in your club, then your district, then in the your multiple council. After that, you can send to the international LCIF, where the humanitarian needs are being taken care of. Then it comes in the form of grants. Then we sit in a committee, then we see all these programs and projects. And then if it appeals to us that yes, there is a need for that project, then definitely their club is going to be granted that project of matching grant.
What was your most memorable experience during your course as a Lion or in a specific event?
Specific event. Yes, I must remember when I became a Lion in '89, I could never think of that I'm going to go such a long way. I mean, I just became a member just to serve the community, because I wanted to do something for the society. And I joined in Bombay Lions Club of Juhu, but I could never imagine that by the time it goes and I will be able to handle so many responsibilities, so many posts like leadership and everything, and then becoming a governor, unanimous governor in my district, and then coming to the position of a board appointee, when Barry Palmer appointed me as a board appointee, and then became a past international director. And now I'm on the board of trustee. So it was a great long journey. But my main project, which I liked, there are so many, Ishan, I don't know how to explain those, because if I talk about the eye hospitals which we have partnered with LCIF, Siliguri Eye Hospital, we have to see that hospital, Bangalore Eye Hospital, which is in the name of my father-in-law, and in Tikal or Aurangabad we have a very big eye center in the name of Shri Abhi Oswal ji. In Kenya, I went for that mammography center, and I was so moved there I immediately said, I am going to do something for child cancer also. So they're all moving things which came in my life. Wherever I have visited in India or maybe out of India, so many memories I have been, I have gathered from there that I can't say that this is my special project. And especially, yes, Special Olympics, yes. I will talk about it because that is very near to my heart. Because I worked with Special Olympics Bharat for 3 years as a ambassador for Special Olympics. And it really, really touched my heart when I saw the children playing with the normal children, normal Leos, normal children. So that was a moving thing for me. And then I see when we go for some hunger project, we see a person very happy. If you give some relief to them, or if you give something to them to just enjoy some medical relief or maybe vision care, you give them vision. It is really moving things, and I have a lot of experiences in my life. If I get time, I can, so many stories I have, which I have faced myself, with me, they happened with me, and they inspired me so much, and the needy and the community at large. So there are so many, Ishan, I don't know what to say, but I am very, very passionate about LCIF. So I think all the projects which we have partnered with LCIF from Aruna Oswal Trust, all have left some significance everywhere, wherever we have made them. That is my thing, Thank you.
Now we have, what were some of your contributions to the teams that you have led, and what are some tips for some of the young leaders that might be watching?
Sorry, can you repeat the question?
What were some of your contributions to the teams that you have led, and what are some tips for some of the young leaders that might be watching?
Okay. Contribution, as everybody knows, that when we come in this world, we want to contribute to the society, and by that, since 33 years from now with LCIF, yes, we have contributed a lot to our foundation, and as you told in my introduction also, the highest and lead donor. But the inspiration came from, not only from, it came definitely from Abhayji, my husband, who really wanted to do service for the society, but from the Lions. I will tell you, even a young Leo, a young lion, they inspired me. When I went for a Leo meeting, a young Leo just came to me. Okay, Aruna ma'am, can you help me? I want this project. He was talking about a very small project of something like giving some food to the poor people, or maybe some, environment programs. I said, yeah, definitely. And I wanted to encourage those Leos. And immediately, on behalf of my trust, Aruna Oswal Trust, I said, definitely I'm going to donate this much of amount, whatever you need. So I would like to say the youth, because you are the future, and contributions are very important. No association can, work without contributions from their associates. If we talk about our companies also, I'm handling a very big company of Abhi Oswal Group. Unless we get some contributions in a way of some profits, we can't run the factory, or we can't run the business. Same way, if you want to run your trust, or maybe you want to run a very big association like LCIF, we need to make our association very strong. Foundation has to be very strong. And I will urge to each one of you, you can ask a lot of help from LCIF, from each one of us. Even I am there to help you out. Whenever you need any help, our trust is always there to help, whether in medical things, in widows, for women, for hunger, for anything you talk about, we are there. But I would like to say that we need to start from ourselves. As we say, charity begins from home. If we can start from ourselves, I think we can get a lot of help from our associations where we are there. As we all say, where there is a need, there is a lion. And we are there. And lions never sit back at home. They always roar. And even Leos and lions, we roar. And we just, wherever we go, we leave an impact with the society, with the communities, that yes, they had come and they have done so much of good work for the poor and the needy. So my message is that you need to help the poor and the needy, whatever you can do. As I believe, it doesn't matter how much you give. It matters how you give. Even a penny, even 1 rupee makes a lot of difference. Every drop fills the ocean. I believe in that. Don't think that I'm talking now, I will talk about $1 million. No. Even 50 rupees, 100 rupees, $50, $100 can make a big impact on the society. And I believe in that. And I think you all will believe in that. Every penny counts. And we can all help our association grow. We can all, if we come together, we can do wonders in this world. If we all come together with lions and Leos and everybody together. I think that is a message. And I really wish that our youth is very strong. And this time, since 3 years, we have been hearing so many programs, projects coming from Leos, from International Foundation. And I wish all the best to all the youth who is listening to me. And I wish all the Leos who are still coming, growing in their clubs. And I wish them all the best. If any time, because I am like a mother to each one of you, if any time you need any support, Aruna B. Oswal Trust is always there for you. That is, I can always say that. I can vouch on that. Thank you very much.
Thank you so much, PID Aruna, for those very detailed answers to these questions. I think it will really benefit Leos and Lions worldwide a lot in terms of humanitarian efforts and leadership. I'll now turn it over to Leo Lion Otis to briefly talk about her leadership series.
Thank you so much, PID Aruna and Leo Ishan. Truly, in this session, we have learned so much about LCIF's humanitarian efforts worldwide, and truly that is the basis of our Lions Clubs International Foundation. I hope that this session has inspired all of us to get behind LCIF and its global mission of kindness to serve millions across the globe. Just now, I'd like to spotlight our installment for tomorrow. We're going to be continuing with this series of Focus on the Foundation with our third installment in our 37th episode of the overall series of Lead with a Vision, which is going to be focusing on our youth cause area with past international director, Dr. Stephen Tremoroli, who also is the vice area leader for our area leader within Campaign 100. Once again, thank you all so much for joining us. Truly, it is an inspiration for all of us Leos here in the New Jersey Visionary Cyber Leo Club to be joined by each and every one of you in the audience every single day, every single week, week after week. Your support is invaluable. We encourage you to follow us on Facebook and subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you never miss an episode of Lead with a Vision, that you continue to stay updated with our leadership series, because truly we hope this is a resource that you can take back to your clubs and help enhance leadership within your clubs, districts, multiple districts, clubs, and communities. As always, there will be an attendance certificate provided by going to the link that will be placed into the chat and also that is scrolling at the bottom of the screen. And right now, I'd just like to close it out by thanking PID Aruna for taking the time out of her day to join us and speak about the efforts that LCIF is undertaking globally to promote kindness and to serve millions upon millions of people. I can speak from my experience. When I was first getting involved in our association, I saw PID Aruna at the forefront of LCIF's efforts. And truly, people like her, donors like her, leaders like her are the reason that LCIF is able to carry out its mission globally. And we need more people like her, more people like us to step up and carry forth the torch, what's been provided us for these past 60 years. We've been given this great platform to serve mankind. We have to carry it forward and ensure that LCIF will be able to serve millions across the globe for years to come. So finally, I'd like to turn it over back to Ishan to close out our session for today.
Thank you so much, Leo Lion Otis. And thank you to everyone who has tuned into this different format and has been continuing to listen and learn from these very insightful presentations over the past 35 weeks. Special thanks to PID and LCIF trustee Lion Aruna Abi Oswald for that very informative presentation and your time today. I think we can learn a lot from this, like Leo Lion Otis said, and apply it both inside of Lions and outside. I hope everyone continues to stay safe, and thank you, and see you next time.
Thank you. Thank you so much.